sex, power, pain. These are the forces that drive most people, in silence or in desperation. They dominate our thoughts, manipulate our decisions, haunt our memories. And yet, 2,000 years ago, a group of ancient thinkers warned us, if you don't master your desires will master you. This video is not another motivational speech. It's not a hack. It's a confrontation between your impulses and your discipline. This is Stoicism, raw, ancient, unfiltered, applied to the three things that ruin most modern lives: lust, ego, suffering. If you're ready to hear what most won't say, welcome to Daily Stoic Dose. The Stoics weren't monks. They didn't deny the pleasures of the body. They weren't afraid of sex, but they were terrified of becoming its slave. Today we live in an attention economy, and sex is the cheapest currency. Lust is everywhere. In ads, apps, movies, and memes, it's been commodified. You are being trained to respond to sexual imagery faster than your thoughts can catch up. Seneca once wrote, "What progress have I made? I have begun to be a friend to myself." But how can you be a friend to yourself when you betray yourself every time temptation appears? Marcus Aurelius, the emperor of Rome, said, "The object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane." The masses today are addicted to instant release, addicted to the illusion of connection without any real intimacy. The Stoic approach isn't about suppression, it's about awareness. Why are you scrolling at 2 a.m.? Why are you swiping on faces you don't care about? Why are you chasing what disappears the moment it's over? Sex, when mindless, leaves you emptier than when you started. Epictetus taught his students to rehearse resistance. He said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." So if you want to live differently, start by asking, are you choosing your urges, or are they choosing for you? Let's move from lust to another addiction: power, not just political power, but social dominance, status, validation. We measure influence by followers, likes, and how loudly someone speaks. But the Stoics measured power differently. For them, power meant this: can you command your own mind under pressure? Can you hold your tongue when provoked? Can you walk away when your ego is begging to stay? Marcus Aurelius ruled the most powerful empire on earth, but his personal diary is full of doubts, humility, reminders not to let his title corrupt his thinking. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do, say, and think. That's power. Real power is quiet. Epictetus was a slave. He had no wealth, no fame, no army, but his words are still studied thousands of years later. That's power. Today, people want to be alpha, to dominate rooms, to win arguments. But Stoicism says, the greater the power, the more silent it becomes. Do you react to every insult? Then someone else has power over your emotions. Do you need to prove you're right? Then your ego is in control. The Stoic way is this: delay reaction, train restraint, build presence, reject unnecessary praise. Your legacy isn't built by yelling louder, it's built by staying still. When the whole world is moving, we've talked about desire, we've talked about dominance. Now, let's talk about the hardest one: pain. Stoicism isn't about avoiding pain, it's about preparing for it. Loss is guaranteed. Suffering is inevitable. The question is, will it break you or build you? Seneca buried his son. Marcus buried 8 of his children. Epictetus was born into slavery and walked with a limp from being beaten. Still, they chose strength. Still, they chose virtue. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. Seneca. Most of the pain we feel isn't from what happened, but from the story we tell ourselves about what happened. The breakup didn't break you, your identity did. The loss didn't destroy you, your attachment did. Pain is not the enemy. Pain is the path. Marcus wrote to himself, if it's endurable, endure it. If it's not, stop complaining. Modern society says, numb it. Stoicism says, name it. Feel it fully. Then, rise above it. Not by pretending it didn't hurt, but by refusing to let the hurt define you. Sex, power, pain. They can own you, or they can shape you. The choice is yours. Be ruled by your impulses, or rise above them. Subscribe to Stoic Lantern for ancient fire in a modern world.